So, to what do I owe the pleasure? A young person such as you, well, young by my standards, should not be snooping around these grounds at this time of night. You were just looking, you say. Looking for what? You're looking like someone who wants to find trouble. And if it's trouble you're looking for, that's something I can deliver to you. Or are you looking to find a group, a notorious group from your area, a group of the vampiric kind? Because from my perspective, I see someone looking for something different. Well, perhaps you found what you were looking for. So, what do you know of us? Do you think we're evil? Do you think we're murderous? Do you think we sneak around in the night? All of this is true, but all of this is also a lie. I don't know what you know, but I know it's definitely not correct. That's for certain. So, am I correct? Are you going to make me play the little game of guessing? Yes, I thought so. Looking to become a vampire, are you? It's not something done so lightly. It's not something I should do here, out in public. It may be night, but this is where many predators lie, where many predators stalk the grounds. If I'm going to do anything for you and not kill you, then we should get somewhere more private. But not this evening. This evening we'll stay here, somewhere firmly placed where you're safe. Let's put it that way. My kind don't take too well to outsiders joining us. I'm a bit different to them. Don't get me wrong, don't underestimate me, that's a warning. But also know that I am your... No, just know me as an associate who won't outright butcher you on the spot. So what do you want to know of our kind? Do you want to know if we're going to devour everyone in the city, town, anywhere nearby? No, we're not going to do that. And also, if you think we're new here, you're very wrong. We've been here for many generations. Before you, before your parents, and before their parents. We know of your heritage, we know of everyone's heritage, we're part of it. We've been around since you were even a mere thought in someone's mind of hundreds of years down the line. Yes, we're part of this world. You may call us a necessity, a necessary evil, or a plague. Nonetheless, a plague is something that nature creates. It's part of nature. Disease, infestations, these things are just part of the world we live in, and that includes us, vampires. So, fearful? Yes or no? Well, that's something that I am not going to judge you upon yet. You may be scared or you may be fearless. Either way, it doesn't matter. It matters not to me. It's strange how the words of the old ways and of the new merge together like that. So similar yet so different. Your kind change very quickly. We're far more sturdy, far more stubborn, you may call us, but we like the ways of the old world, the ways before technology of mass proportions. It was much better when men used to hunt and we used to hunt men. But now it's more of a game of assassination almost. Meals are few and far between. Let's just put it in those terms. Some of us choose not to eat, or feed, rather, on mankind. You've probably heard of those types as well, I imagine. Vegetarians, you may call them. No, we have different names for them. None that I shall share with you now. You don't even know much of us, never mind what we call those sorts of vampires. Well, I thought I'd welcome you into our world, seeing you are so eager. I've watched you for a while. Many have. Some see you as just some pathetic person, really. But I see potential in you. Potential you are yet to meet. And I think to feast upon you would be something far more vulgar, useless. It would irritate me to dispose of such potential, especially so soon. So, are you scared now, or do you feel you trust me? We've known each other for just over 7 minutes. That's not very long. Not in your time, and certainly not in mine. Try 7 centuries, 7 millennia. Time does pass very, very quickly, but always so slowly. I may tell you of the houses. Yes, we have houses. We are ordered. We're not just some beasts like werewolves, as we're so typically associated with. I'll tell you for a fact now, that's one thing popular culture's got wrong. There are no such thing as werewolves. There are wolves, there are big wolves. But werewolves, no. These beings don't exist. We've never seen them, never witnessed them. Being a vampires, it's a form of transitional thing. You become one of us, then you are one of us. We don't transform back and forth between 2 different states. No, we're not like werewolves or anything like that. We're very different. You see, being a vampire is a form of race, it's a form of kind. To be a werewolf is to be multiple things. Now, I would love to become a human and live your lives very mundanely every now and then. What may seem boring to you is something so unknown to me, so intriguing. But no, we can't do that, you see, because we are a thing. A vampire is a type of thing, unlike the concept of werewolves, which is a mix between 2 things that can transition on the fly. It wouldn't be possible. Those things can't exist. 2 different things at the same time. Especially with the potential of choosing which one you are. No. It's ridiculous. But the concept of living off blood, the concept of feeding, rather than the concept of muscle growth and fur growth within mere seconds, You see, the latter is just a joke. The world always likes to balance things out. If there's one evil, there must be another to oppose it. You see it in your world all the time. In our world we don't. We're vampires. We are the apex predators of your world. We don't have an enemy. Not like your world would like to perceive. In our world we are kings. We rule the realms. We may have war between houses, but our kind doesn't face any threat. That is your kind. But you're not going anywhere. We need you. You're our cattle, and we need you to grow. Be strong. Now it is true that if you really wanted, you could be transitioned into a vampire. But this is not something we're going to talk about now. This is not something I want to happen. At least not right now. I want you to see the world through your eyes. Through the weak and soft, squishy eyes of a mortal. You have your whole life ahead of you, and I have, well, an eternity of being this form of alive, if you may call it that. Many may not, but most don't know of our existence. In fact, essentially no one knows. The moment they do, well, they're either one of us, or they're gone. But for you I'll make an exception this time, because I don't think you're going to tell anyone. I know you won't tell anyone, and this isn't the last conversation we'll have. I'll keep an eye on you. Your world may change now, be different. You may perceive things that you never perceived before. I'm going to give you the gift of enlightenment, allow you to see things that most do not. You're a special human, you see. I know, I've been watching you. But for now, I bid you farewell, human.